Hello and welcome to Tirana, the capital city of Albania. We're here for 2 nights at the beginning of an 8-day road trip, and we are going to spend this full day doing a walking tour all over the city, and we're going to take you along with us. We're starting here in Skanderbeg Square, kind of the heart of the city, and you can see across the way we've got the National Museum, and then there's a theater on the other side of the square, and then the clock tower. And it looks like at night they have some Ferris wheels and some kids things to play on. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. Our first stop was the 18th century Ethem Mosque, right on the edge of Skanderbeg Square. So one of our travel goals is if we see a clock tower or a bell tower and it can be climbed, we're going to try and climb it. So we're going to try and climb to the top of the clock tower here at Skanderbeg Square. Wow, these are pretty steep stairs all the way up, 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 up. Easier than some clock towers we've climbed. Oh, almost here. Okay, we've reached to the top. Whenever I climb things like this, my biggest thought is, how prone to earthquakes is this place? Anyway, we've survived so far. Wow, great view from up here. With just a bird's eye view of Skanderbeg Square. Nice. Of course, we had to take a selfie. So just off Skanderbeg Square is Bunk'Art 2, and these were bunkers that were built by the Hoxha regime. And now that they're a museum to the history of Albania, particularly focusing on the repressive Hoxha regime, so worth visiting, really interesting. So I'm going to include a Google map down below that shows what our walking route is. But after Bunk'Art 2, we're just heading down Toptani Street, which is a pedestrian street, and we're heading towards the castle. So the castles, well, there's a castle wall, but really it's a big conglomeration of restaurants and shops and stuff like that. But it looks like a really great place to stop and have something to eat or drink, but I don't think we're going to stop today. I'd like to think of myself as this traveler who just wanders streets aimlessly, finding hidden gems. But here's the truth, I super rely on ChatGPT and Google Maps. So we've just spent the last 5 minutes mapping out a little route from the castle, and we're gonna go and find the pyramid and then take a little wander through the neighborhood of Blloku. I just had to include this little piece of filming failure, climbing the steps of the pyramid. Well, we've reached the top, and I discovered those elevators 5 minutes too late. Oh well, just a beautiful view up here at the pyramid. This was a structure that was built by Hoxha, and now it's kind of a public area. Well, at least I got it right going down. From the pyramid, we've walked down into the Blloku district, and during the communist regime, you couldn't step foot in this district. It was only for those people who were part of the Hoxha regime, and this is where he used to live. We're actually kind of looking for his house right now. Anyway, this neighborhood is completely different now. It's full of bars and restaurants and tons of people walking around. It's super fun. ChatGPT, I'm a little disappointed in you. You promised we could find Hoxha's villa, but we cannot find it, and we've searched all these streets, and I think we're gonna give up. So off we go to the new bazaar. Oops, gave up too soon. We actually think we found it. So as you're walking around the city, if you get a chance, just do a little promenade walk along the riverside here. It's lovely and leafy and very cool. So we've reached our last stop for today, well, till it gets dark. The new bazaar. It looks kind of fun, but pretty touristy, but I think it's worth a visit. Let me show you around. Definitely tons of tourist stuff, but some nice food too. So we're gonna end our city tour just where we started in Skanderbeg Square. What a lovely city Tirana is. It was so nice walking around today. We took our time, we kind of got a sense of the city, and I think I covered about 11,000 steps, in case you're wondering how long it was. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a link below to a Google map, and if you want to follow along on the same route, you can do that. Anyway, thanks for watching.